everybody, welcome to the Hacienda. Road here. Today we're making something delicious, but then again we're always making something delicious. Today we're making Mama Vicky's head cheese. Yep, some of you may know it as Souse Loaf, cabeza de vaca, head cheese, whatever. It's a delicious Polish recipe that has variants all over the world. Now back in the day when Mama Vicky was a child, her mom made it with an actual head of a pig. We've modernized it some. I don't ever recall her using a head of a pig, and so I'm making her recipe. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you here in a moment when we start prepping. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is put the trotters into a big stock pot. Okay, then we're going to add the 2.5 pounds of neck bones, like that, and then the 4 pork chops. They're real nice. They're about 1.5 pounds a piece. They're about 1.5 inches thick, and they got bone in. We need plenty of bone and cartilage to form the nice protein base of the head cheese. Okay, we're going to use a total of 6 quarts of water. We want to fill the meat covered by 1 inch or so. Well, we may add maybe another half a pitcher there. And now we're going to bring it to a boil over high heat. Okay, now that we're at a rolling boil, we're going to add up 2 diced onions. Careful for splashing. Then the entire bulb of garlic, whole teeth peeled. 2 tablespoons kosher salt and 10 or 12 bay leaves. And about 3 or 4 tablespoons of those chopped red pepper flakes. Now we're going to stir them all in nicely. We're going to bring it back to a rolling boil and then turn it down to a gentle boil where it'll boil for about 4 hours. I'll see you then. Okay, at the 2-hour mark, I've turned up the heat back to high, and we're going to add up the diced pork loin that we've cut into about 3/4 inch chunks. Okay, what we need to do now, we've drained the liquid with a colander, and we've got 2 pans of the meat and bones, and this is where the hard part comes in. We've got to separate the meat from the bones because we don't want any bones in our head cheese. Alright, so what we're doing here now, we have the strained broth, and we're adding the picked over meat, so there's no bones and no gristle left. This is all just good stuff, and we're going to add it gently to the pot. And then finally we're going to add the bunch of chopped parsley in there. We're going to incorporate it very nicely together, and now we're going to put it in the molds. We're almost done with head cheese. Okay, what we're doing here now is we're putting them in the little individual molds to make the head cheese. This is going to be deliciousness. Now once we fill up these little molds, they go into the fridge overnight, and in the next morning we'll scrape off any fat that's found on the top. This is fat-free, high protein, all deliciousness. Alright, the next day, here's what they look like out of the fridge, and you can see all the fat has congealed on the top, and it's very easy to take off with a spoon. You just go like that and scrape it off. Now I'm not going to bore you with cleaning off the rest, but I'm going to do that and meet me back here in another minute. Okay, and there you have it. Nicely unmolded with a little bit of cilantro for decoration. All you need to do is take that container and dip it in a bowl of hot water for 10 seconds, turn it over, and plop, there you go. Mama Vicky's head cheese. Looks delicious. Now we'll show you what it looks like when it's sliced up and how you are supposed to enjoy it, okay? Okay, and here's how to enjoy it. You got some nice whole grain rye bread or pumpernickel, and you got some dark brown mustard and some good beer. Now Mama Vicky liked to put a little white vinegar on hers, but I like it plain. I don't need to mask the flavors. It's just delicious as is. Oh my goodness, such meaty deliciousness. And you can get a bite of this. And a sip of beer. That is a feast, people. Mama Vicky's head cheese. And look at this meaty deliciousness. Oh yeah. High protein, tasty. Thanks for watching, people. Much appreciated. Even the cat wants some.